first. There we go. It is really a great time to get your business started because we have a site-wide sale where everything is 20% off, as well as a flash sale group going on where bundles are discounted. There's full-size products being given away in there, prizes, all kinds of fun stuff. So whoever invited you here, ask them to share more with you about the 20% off sale. Ask them to share more with you about the flash sale. We'll talk a little bit more as we get going, but let's see. My name's Amber. Like I said, I have been in this industry, in the network marketing world, for 5 years, which is completely mind blowing to me because I am the most introverted person you will ever meet. We were actually at the ball field tonight and we have a new little puppy. And I didn't want to take the puppy because I didn't want people coming over and talking to me about the puppy. So my daughter convinced me to let's take it. And lo and behold, I end up with a puppy. And I bet there was no less than 15 people that came over and asked about the puppy. And I was sitting there literally hating life because I just don't like talking to people. So even as an extreme introvert with no social media following or anything like that, you can still be wildly successful in this career. I am a teacher. I have a master's degree in teaching. I haven't taught in about 4 years now, probably never go back to the 9 to 5 world. After I had my kids, I just started having this overwhelming desire to stay home, to homeschool, to homestead, to get closer to God. And it just feels like my family is just safe when we're all here. And so I wanted to spend majority of my time home instead of giving 40 hours of my week to someone else. So I started this career and never ever looked back. I'm actually new to this company. I've been with this company for about 8 months. I'm on my way to earning 6 figures in the very first year. And honestly, when I saw this comp plan, I couldn't believe, oh, there's people in the waiting room. I could not believe that I had been in the business for so long and had never seen this company or this comp plan. So there was no turning back for me. I'm a mom of two. I'm married to my high school rival. If you're from our small town, then you know he's a boom boy. And we've been married for 8 years. So that is enough about me. I just think it's really important to know a little bit of background because I had no experience in this whatsoever. I was a teacher. I've taught first grade, I've taught kindergarten, I've taught pre-K. And if someone like me can make a living off of this, literally anybody can. All right. So you're probably wondering at this point, like, what are we talking about? The company is Turnont. It is a health and wellness company based in Utah. If you've never been to Utah, it is absolutely beautiful there. The most breathtaking views I think I've ever seen. And I can say that I've seen a lot. I do venture to say more pretty than the Smoky Mountains here, just a different kind of pretty. But Trinot is a Utah-based company. They specialize in health and wellness supplements, and it's not your normal health and wellness supplements. They are very high quality, highly sourced, clean ingredients, holistic, all natural. You're not going to find any sugars, dyes, additives, parabens, gluten, no harmful colors or anything like that. It is genuinely clean ingredients. And so my husband and I started swapping out clean things in our household several years ago. So whenever we came to turn on, it was an absolute no-brainer whenever we saw how the supplements were sourced and that they were such high quality. Trinot is a debt-free company, which I think is important to understand because that is why they're able to offer such an insane compensation plan. Most companies that are in this network are not debt-free, and that's why it's not uncommon to see lots of posts and things on Facebook about other companies that are just not making it in today's society. Trinot is not one of those. They are a debt-free company. They started as a financial company, and so they really prioritize putting as much as they can into their products and then the rest back into their employees. Okay, I'm going to talk just super briefly about our product showcase because I don't want to take a ton of your time tonight, but we have everything. Probably our most popular product is going to be this Activate. This is a GLP-1 powder, so it basically mimics the weight loss injection shot, but it's a natural version, non-synthetic. It is the best flavor. It's kind of like a Propel. It's citrus hibiscus. It's not super sweet. It's not super tart. It's really just a good fruity drink. It's going to help you to Notice your hunger cues for what they are. So notice your hunger cues more intuitively, not overeat. It's going to completely eliminate the food noise in your brain that leads to sweet tooth cravings, salty, crunchy cravings, late night cravings, snacking in between meals, things like that. It is our number one seller. Probably every single person who buys products on our website at least has this in their cart on top of a few other things. Another one of our good top sellers is Mojo. It's a nootropic coffee. I'm just here to warn you, you try it once and you're never going to look back because it hits in a way that regular coffee just does not. But it is clean. It is a clean, organic coffee. It's going to not only give you the caffeine boost, but it's going to give you the mood boost because it's a nootropic. So it's a very cool supplement. It comes in sticks or in a tub. I really like to keep the sticks in my purse and I can just mix them in some water when I'm out. If you have like a special way that you make your homemade barista coffee, you can use this just the same way. You just doctor it up however you like. We do have a protein powder now, which is new this year, which has been a really good seller. It is a clean protein and it is so different than any other protein. My husband is a gym junkie. We have used proteins, probably every single protein on the market. We've been on a health and fitness journey for almost 6 years now. And it is more like a Gatorade. It is not like a thick, milky protein. It's literally like a juice. Has 20 grams of protein per serving. You can get it with or without caffeine. I particularly love it because women after the age of 30 start to lose, not only lose muscle mass, but have a more difficult time gaining muscle. And so prioritizing protein is very important. I don't know about you all. I don't know if it's a woman thing or what, but I get the protein ick. If I try to eat a chicken breast and rice every single day for lunch 5 days in a row, I will literally be gaining on it by the end of the week. So having a protein supplement that is light and doesn't bloat me and goes down just smooth is so helpful when I'm trying to hit those protein goals. So all of these products plus everything on the site are 20% off right now. And then we also have a flash sale group where we have put together some really cool bundles. One is the R&R bundle, so it's the rest and relaxation bundle. One is a physique goals bundle where we have put together all of the favorite products that we use to trim our physique, keep lean, keep strong, combat inflammation and bloating, things like that. And then the other is an age in reverse bundle. We have not only a marine tripeptide collagen, but a bovine collagen as well. If you've never gone down the collagen rabbit hole, highly recommend looking into the benefits of marine and bovine and just figuring out which one is right for you. Actually take both right now. Don't know that I'll take both forever, but right now they both are such a huge benefit to me. The bovine collagen helps me sleep. I'm a very like anxious, nervous, can't turn my brain off, pacing the floor, shaking my leg constantly kind of person. So taking a shot of the bovine collagen right before bed helps me sleep like a baby, like better than prescription medication that I've tried in the past. So whoever invited you here, you can ask for the link to shop for 20% off, or you can ask to be added to the flash sale group. If you are not already in our testimonial group, we have one on Facebook where basically anybody who has ever used a Trinont product and wants to share their results, they can put it into this Facebook group and they give us permission to share that. It's a really cool place just to go when you have some time to scroll and to read about people's stories. There are people in there. There are stories about kids who health has been impacted by these products, all the way up to literally like 90-year-old people. I really love this group because if you are struggling with something that you feel like is more individualized, maybe you have Hashimoto's or celiac disease, or maybe you're postpartum, or maybe you're in full blown menopause, you can go to this group and you can type that into the search engine, and it's going to generate all of the testimonies and stories of people who are going through the same struggle that you are. So you'll be able to see exactly what products they took and exactly what results they got. This is a private group, so just reach out to the person who invited you here and ask to see the testimonial group. They'll add you. We don't sell stuff in there. No one's going to be coming to you saying, hey, I want you to buy this. It is literally just a group that you can go and scroll the testimonies. Okay, most of you are probably here because the products are great, yes, but to learn how to monetize your social media, learn how to make income from this. I kind of told you briefly that I came to this company about 8 years ago after being, or 8 months ago after being with another company for almost 5 years. And I came to this company for the business. for the compensation plan. The products were just icing on the cake. My husband and I, we have been working out, eating healthy, all those things for several years. So supplementation wasn't really new to us. So it was a no-brainer to switch our supplements over, but we came to this company for the business. So if you're someone also who's like, I don't know about being salesy and I tried to sell this and I tried to sell that, I'm just here to tell you, I don't sell a lot of products. I share about them, and of course I do sell some, but I am here for the business building, and I have completely built my empire business by sharing with other women how they can earn income through this business. So it really is very individualized, however you want it to run. So a couple of highlights about our compensation plan is commissions are $7 to $10 per product, which is much higher than any other affiliate type marketing I've ever seen. If you've ever looked into being an Amazon influencer or Nike or I'm trying to think like athletic wear, they usually make like 2, 3, 4%, which is literally pennies change on the sale, like not much at all. We earn $7 to $10 per product. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Even though we have the highest compensation payout of most companies in this industry, our commission is still the smallest part of our paycheck. We earn more in other areas, in bonuses and things like that. So we have launch bonuses that help you earn money very quickly in your business. We have two bonuses that offer $500 in your first 30 days and every 30 days thereafter. We have a builder bonus where you can earn up to $19,000 in your first 9 months. You may be looking at this like, wow, she's talking about a bunch of numbers and bonuses, and I don't really understand how all that works, and that's okay. You can go to www.getbasedpay.com. You can just type that in, and it will take you directly to our comp plan website where you can read all of the details about this. Or you can reach out to me or whoever invited you, and we can set up a one-on-one call where we can talk about things more individually. The big thing that I want you to take away from this is that we have several ways that we earn. So we are not just working for commission and we are not just working for bonus cash. We have 5 to 6 different line items on our compensation plan, and we are earning in all of those areas. Probably the biggest thing on our compensation plan that draws people in is the opportunity for monthly base pay. If you've ever done anything in this industry, then you know that 1 month income is sky high, 1 month it's medium. Oftentimes around Christmas, income is just a little bit lower. But here at Trinont, you can unlock for yourself monthly base pay. As someone who budgets, I've done the cash envelope system, Dave Ramsey, all the things. It's really important to me to be able to establish my budget off of a monthly base pay. And so you can do that here. And the cool thing is that your monthly base pay is just one of all of these other ways that you earn income. So looking at this chart here, it might be kind of small. You can find it on the compensation plan website. I particularly want you to look at the things that are highlighted, the column that's highlighted in red. Jade is our very first rank. Most people hit that in their first 1 to 2 months. And when you get to Jade, you earn yourself $250 in monthly base pay every single month that you stay qualified and a $350 Jeep bonus. That is just the tip of the iceberg. Like that is literally just the beginning. What I encourage people to do is just look down through here and think about the number that would really change things for you. Think about the number that you would have to see as your monthly income for you to go back to Kelsey or Lacey or Carrie or Taylor or whoever invited you to watch this and say, hey, you know what? I really need to be making this every month for this to be worth my while. So they can help you establish a plan to get you there. And, they may call me in to help with that. But another thing that I want you to take notice of is the column right here that says PSA. Just to keep it very simple, PSA is basically your referrals to the business. If you look all the way down here, the most referrals to this business you will ever need is 3, all the way down to the highest paid person in the company. So you are not going to be in this constant state of recruitment. Kind of. You're going to be in a constant state of recruitment because the compensation plan is crazy. You're going to see how much money can be made and you want to share that with people. But if you come into this business and all you ever enroll is 3 people, you can unlock literally every single rank all the way down to the highest paid person with just 3 referrals. When I say referrals, I mean referrals to the business and not customers. Let's not confuse that. But yeah, it is a breath of fresh air to be able to count on that monthly income every single month. I did mention a Jeep bonus. This has been a very hot topic in our house this past week. I have never seen a company that offers you a car payment within your first 30 days of being in the business. So Trinont will give you a Jeep payment. It's $350 for our first two ranks and $500 for every rank after that. Basically, what it means is if you have a qualifying Jeep, it doesn't have to be under loan or anything like that. It can be paid for as long as it's in the qualifying years. If you put a Trinont sticker on the side of it, they will send you that bonus check every single month. So we have one Jeep right now. My husband has a Jeep Gladiator, and we are currently searching for what my Jeep is going to be, which we are having a very difficult time settling on. But it is a really cool perk to our compensation plan. Okay, also rolling out on the 1st of June, or whatever the first Monday of June is, we have a game plan for all new enrollments to earn $1,000 in their first 30 days. So we have what we're calling a launch pad, where we have compiled everything that you need to successfully launch your business. We have preloaded apps, we have grab and go content for you. You're going to be learning how the Facebook algorithm works, how Instagram works, how to do stories. You're going to be learning everything that you need to know to launch your business successfully so that you not only unlock that $1,000 payday for yourself, but you start to unlock that monthly income. I just had a group of girls go through this. Several of them are on here just this earlier this month. And if you can set aside, I think we talked about like 15 to 20 minutes twice a day just to go to the launch pad, pull out the content that we put in there for you. Take a few minutes to go through the business activities. You can launch your business successfully, and it is the most simplest thing I'm telling you that you have ever done. Not to mention that it's basically if you do anything marketing related, it's kind of a double whammy for you because you're going to be learning how to sell on social media. And we all know that that is where most people are selling and that is where most people are making money. So I have been working very closely recently with people who are realtors and people who work in salons or have their own personal businesses because not only are they learning how to launch this business, but they're able to tie in what they already do with this and earn more income in another area. There is more to this business than just income. We have a really awesome team culture. Most of us are God-fearing women, and it's not uncommon for you to hear people praying on a call before we get started. I know I personally pray before every business opportunity like this that God would just put this information in front of the people who need to see it. But you are not going to find a more supportive and encouraging group of women. Some of my very best friends are in this business with me, and it's not because I brought them here. A lot of them, it's because we started a business together and our friendship grew together. We have trips, incentive trips. That's just icing on the cake for you and your significant other to get an all-inclusive trip here or there. I think one of the most important things to take away from this is that you're going to have around-the-clock support. I have been in this business for a long time, and I have talked to so many people who say, okay, Amber, I tried this or I tried that, literally paid my money, signed up, got a welcome email, never heard anything again. And it's just not like that here. We're probably going to be annoying you because we probably want you to succeed more than you want yourself to succeed. And I always tell people, like, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that you can do this, that's okay because this team has enough belief in you to get you there. This is just a little comparison I threw together about starting a business. So, whenever you start a business with Trinont, if you do a bundle, your enrollment is tied in. If you just buy a couple products like on sale, then you can add your enrollment fee to it, and it's still not very expensive. It's $99 for the year, but for $99, regardless of whether you get it in a bundle or you add it to a single product, you are getting everything that you need for your business set up. So if you're thinking about setting up a website, these are real numbers that I pulled. That's going to cost you at minimum $5,000. If you're going to be doing marketing and branding, at minimum $10,000. To get someone to package and distribute whatever it is that you're selling, at minimum $20,000. All of that is covered within Trinont for $99 for the year. The moment that you enroll within, I don't know, 10 seconds, however long it takes you to type your login in and go to your online storefront, you're going to have your complete online health and wellness boutique already designed for you, preloaded with all of our supplements, ingredients, labels, testimonies. everything that you could possibly need. It's got your name, it's got your photo. It is a really, really nice website. I know for me, I do a lot of online shopping, so I don't like to go out in public. But sometimes I go to a website and I will instantly click the X button if it is overwhelming, if it's not clean, if I can't find what I'm looking for. Ternant's website is literally in like the top three websites I think that I've ever seen. Okay, that concludes our opportunity call. I feel like I just spewed a bunch of information at you. We will go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to turn off the recording in just a second so that anybody who's on here, you'll have the opportunity to unmute and ask some questions if you want. But if you are watching the replay of this, please reach out to the person who invited you here. There's a couple things that you need to let them know. Obviously, you're going to want them to build a product stack for you while it's 20% off. You may want added to the flash sale group. And then you're going to need to let them know if you just want the supplements or if you want to go ahead and go into the business with us while everything is so discounted so that we can teach you how to earn income for yourself and for your family this summer. All right, I'm going to